So my last video was about having, like, I thought I would have had things figured out, but I don't. But you know what? I don't need to have everything figured out. I just need to know what I want to do next. And what I want to do next, I don't even know where to look. Like, recording on this is so weird. Because, like, where the camera is right here, whatever. But what I want to do next is I want to learn Spanish. I want to be fluent in Spanish. And I've wanted this for, like, I don't know, like maybe 6 or so years now. But I originally, like, wanted to go to Spain because I thought I wanted to go to Spain to learn Spanish. And we went, and I loved it, but there was like pieces that I didn't like about it. So I don't think it's anywhere I'd want to stay permanently. But do a year-long program, I feel like I could do that. But I couldn't before because I had a job and rent and all that stuff. Now I don't have any of that. And I can do it. I have the money. I have the time. So now it's just like, all right, let's do that. We were thinking about Thailand because it's super cheap, but then that was the only reason why I was going there. And then to be there for 2+ years and then not even learn the language just kind of felt very silly and almost like, what are we kind of doing here? So we reassessed, meaning my wife and I don't, like, again, I'm gonna really have to flip this shit and play around with it when I'm editing. My wife and I reassessed, and we decided, you know, I won't say like finally decided, but going to Spain is a high contender. Like, just going for the year, getting in a year-long program, being immersed in the culture, and yeah, learning Spanish. And I would love to do that here, but the car piece is really what's fucking me up, because it's like, to rent a car here for 3 months, almost 3 months, is 80 days actually, was like $4,400. Like, as you can imagine, that's a brick. Like, I'm not trying to pay that, or because I really do feel like you need a car here unless you're in the city, and then maybe you don't, I don't know. But if I'm gonna be in a city, sorry Costa Rica, I don't want to be in your cities. I want to be out here. Like, if I'm in Costa Rica, I want to be out in the nature. But if I'm going to be in a city at a university learning, I want to be in Europe. Like, Europe has really great transportation. Its cost of living is, you know, it's a little lower than at least Spain. It's lower than the US, but I think they also get paid less than people in the US. But that's okay, because I don't really care, because I don't plan on going over there to work. I don't want to have a job at all. So in these next 6 months when we get home, I'm going to try to get me like a server job, y'all. I've never worked as a server or anything. I went from college straight to an IT job, and I've been doing IT jobs since. So I've never done customer service, like, in this sense, because IT is customer service, especially like when I was help desk, that is customer service. But I get that it's like not in the trenches customer service. Like, you don't have to deal with people and their food addictions and their like attitudes and shit as often, you know. So I'm just like excited to kind of do something new, or maybe, you know, like working at a place like Planet Fitness, like a gym, or like a sportsy place like Dick's or Adidas, or I don't even know if that's a store, but you get what I'm saying. I'm just like, I just want to do something new. And so that's what I'm going to focus on. I don't know all what I want to do and what my greater purpose is, but I know I want to learn Spanish, and I can do that in Spain. And then we have access to the rest of Europe. Like, I heard like it's like $50 flights to get to another country. And I'm like, well, I know that's not the US. US, you're paying like at least $300. Unless you're going on one of the budget airlines where you might fall out the sky. But I don't feel comfortable doing that. So I'm paying at least $300 to $500 at least on a flight. So paying anything under that just sounds kind of amazing to me. So Spain is like looking up there, but I'm not opposed to other, like Central America, other countries, you know. But it really was getting us is the public transportation, because we don't want to have to do a vehicle like we did here. to get around. Although if we just stayed in the city, I might not have needed a vehicle, but we wanted to be out in the cut. And that's where we've been, and you need a car out in the cut. So in this next phase of my life, it's just gonna be about getting to the next step. I keep trying to, like I was saying, like plan, and like I think college and school and work, you always had to plan. You always had to have like, you know, what's gonna happen 6 months and up to a year out, and like that was what people did. I feel like that's what we did. And so I'm so used to thinking like that, but I'm tired of thinking like that. It's like I just don't know. But I am learning, like I said, what I don't want. And so what I don't want is to pay $4,400 for a vehicle. So like Spain is looking really nice, really lovely. And I was looking at the programs. They're a couple $1,000s, you know. I'm like, that's cool. It's cheaper than massage school in the US, which I paid like almost 11, 12, anywhere from 11 to 1,300. I don't know what it was, but like that's what I paid. And I think they were charging, like, I saw people say like 4,000 to 5,000 euros, and I'm like, that's still cheaper. So I'm getting all excited because I'm like, okay, I have something. I know what I'm gonna do next. I don't know where it's gonna lead, and that's okay. And I'm also learning, like with all this downtime, it's reminding me, like back in high school, I used to read I used to always have a book. I was going through the books. I would read like a book a day. I know my mom was getting pissed because I was spending, like I was buying these $20 books. They were brand spanking new, and I would finish them in a day. And she was like, you're gonna have to visit the library or whatever. But I was like, the library don't have these books. These books just dropped. And it was like all sci-fi fantasy. And I love this shit. And I used to watch a whole bunch of sci-fi fantasy TV shows and all that. But I had forgotten, because I've been so busy on like the rat wheel, you know, churning for other people, that I forgot like what I enjoyed and like my little hobbies. So now I'm like, oh, you know what? Back then I was really interested in writing stories. Now I've been watching a lot of animation, and I've been finding a lot of interest in the voice acting. So I'm gonna just kind of follow, you know, I'm gonna follow that and see where it leads me. I don't know if I'm like, gonna be in the next big movie or anything like that, but I just want to see where it goes, see if I even like it. And just like I said, I gotta get my arm a break, y'all. I'm not used to holding this phone up like that. Like I didn't plan on doing this video, so I don't have my usual camera. All right, my arm got a break. But yeah, I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't even know if I'm gonna like it, but I'm tired of being afraid. I'm tired of not trying things due to fear or lack of money or all these other illusions that I put in place on why I can't do what I want. So since I don't have any job right now, no commitments, no children or nothing like that, like the only commitment is really to myself and like cats, I am going to just like go all in. And I'm still gonna do YouTube because I really like YouTube, and I really like creating videos on this channel and, you know, the one I share with my wife. It's just fun. And I'm looking for more stuff like that doesn't feel like work. It just feels like, instead of just surviving, living, because I was surviving for the last 30 years of my life. And you know what? I know how to survive. Now I want to work on how to live. So I'm gonna go do that. But I'm gonna head out because I got bananas in the car, and like they brown quick if they left in like an oven-like structure. It's not even that hot out here today, but it's still hot enough. And okay, hold on, I did say I was gonna go. We just started a banana fast because we were feeling so sick and tired of eating out every day, and like I just needed a reset. So I was like, let's do a banana fast for 2 weeks. So we just started today. Today's the first day. And honestly, we haven't even done a banana fast because we still have fruits like grapes and breadfruit and stuff that we didn't want to go bad, and zucchini and cucumbers. So we've been having all that plus bananas. But today I was like, let me go to the store because we're cleaning out the fridge, and now we'll definitely need bananas. And like bananas are hard to find here in Puerto Viejo in the quantity that I'm looking to have. Like, you know, I'm trying to do a banana fast. Like I need a lot of bananas. And so the first 2 stores I went to didn't have like, well, one store did kind of have bananas, but they weren't ripe, and we kind of need them now. And then the next store I went to just didn't have any bananas on the shelf. And so then I went to the 3rd store, and they had some bananas. I really didn't want to go here because we had a bad interaction and I didn't want to support the business, but I was desperate for bananas and I found some. So we're gonna see how long we can keep it going because I'm not really sure. And I don't know, like maybe we'll just keep it fruity and vegetables so we can have more options. Because everywhere else we went, there was a plethora of bananas. We were buying like up to 50 a week or more actually. And so it was really easy. So I thought it would be here, but it's not. It's not. I'm kind of surprised. I don't know if I said, but we're in Puerto Viejo. And I don't know why there isn't like as many bananas. Like, and I don't like the ones that come in the bunch. I like the ones that are single. They taste better to me. So I am being a little picky too on what kind of bananas. And I also don't want those tiny ass ones because those are like nothing. That's a snack. And your girl needs a meal. She's used to rice and beans. Okay, anywho, at this point, I'm just yapping. Much love. Happy healing. Stay tuned to see what the fuck I do next.